What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Den. We have most of the crew here. Shattuck is visiting family this week, but we're joined by myself. We have Mutes, ESAM, and Zomba. How y'all doing today?
I'm chilling.
I'm all right.
Yeah, so was anybody watch Evo this weekend at all?
Dude, Ursula Nash is so good. Punk is
Dude,
so good.
So good.
It was crazy.
Yeah, all I really cared about was watching Punk finally win after so long.
He deserved it.
Yeah, he did. I really enjoyed the tearful victory. Definitely hitting the feels. I was like, dang. I just remember being
You
there.
deserve it chant was so like I cried at home. I was like, if I won a championship and then the chant started or the crowd started chanting, you deserve it, I would like be broken down on the floor.
Yeah, it's really, really emotional. Because like you remember like we were there forever ago when he like lost
When he's 17, 16, something like that.
when he was baby. He was so young, and I was just it was
Then he got
he was so confident and then lost, and we were like, oh, okay. So it was really nice to see him, bring it, like pull it together and win finally. Like everyone said, very much deserved. So it was good to see him win finally. And also and like good stat of like US finally winning Street Fighter at Evo.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
The main title, Street Fighter.
Yeah. Insane to think of.
The US is so rough at like so many games. It's so tough.
It's weird because they're good. It's just there's always like a couple of players even that are better, right? Like I think the US has had a bunch of chances in Street Fighter 5 with Punk, with IDOM. Like they've gotten second and third a ton, and they just don't win. Like Problem X beat IDOM. It's like okay, like IDOM was on the Cinderella run and just loses to Bison. You're like okay, I guess.
Yeah, but it's just like I was talking about it with someone recently. It's like literally every esport. I think the only one is like Valorant nowadays, where it's like we have like a strong US team or like that, but like dude, like League, like Tekken.
I think Rocket League is also like EU favored.
Yeah, like EU is I think it is, and then like Smash is like Japanese favorite. Like I don't know.
Nah, you got it. You'll beat them.
What?
All of them, the Japanese players.
That doesn't change the statistic.
That's true.
We just got to make a new one for next year. We're gonna have you and Sal and Shattuck just getting top 3 at all those big super majors.
And me and you, we can all get top 5. We don't have to leave us out of it.
Look, it's just reality for now,
Legends of the game can do it.
That's exactly. It.
We're all legends of the game. That's the thing. Yeah. We got it.
Well, you have to go to a tournament first, and I have to.
I'm going to Supernova.
I know. I'm just saying. Win. You got to show up to get top 5.
Win. It's fine.
You gonna win? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can.
I'm getting very excited about Supernova with all the announcements of all the players going. Yeah.
I saw Yoshidora is going, which is going to be pretty interesting. Like, I don't know how much you guys have been paying attention to the seasons, but he was top 10 last season, which no comment on that. But
really good.
It's not looking like he's going to be top 10 this season, much less.
Definitely not.
Much less like even top 15, if I were to say. So it's going to be interesting seeing how like all the other types of players are like. We were all kind of curious about Yoshidora, and he didn't really come out to NA much. Like he went to Battle of BC. He actually went to a European tournament, Terra, and he did lose to some really great players that tournament, like Raflo and this Rob named Zomba. So
you beat him? Wait, I thought. What do you think of that matchup?
I used to think it was really bad not really bad. I just thought it was like a slight loss for Rob, but it's honestly even.
Okay.
I was just like, I used to be really bad at it though. It was actually kind of like disturbing me.
You live in New York. How are you bad against Yoshi? There's a billion of them. Oh, fair enough.
They just weren't at a good level, and I would still lose to them.
Oh, Yoshi was kind of broken, so.
But then I just randomly got better at it one day. But yeah, like I'm seeing a bunch of the international talent come out that even the ones that like have randomly appeared and are starting to be like, this person is top 15. I'm like, yo, like I know this guy's cracked, but like, does he have it like that? Like I think I see Snow Reg for SmashCon, the Mario.
Yep.
And
he's going?
Yeah.
He is going
today, I think.
And that's someone that's like, I've watched him play. I've played friendlies with him. I could tell you straight up, he's cracked. But
He's really good.
I hope
insane.
I hope it like comes out with like the international showcase, because like to me, like it's the same thing with the American players who do good at the American tournaments. It's like if there's not so much of the clash between all of the regions, it just feels slightly more skeptical in my eyes. You
So
know,
you mean like US versus US type of thing?
Raru's going.
I'm the most excited for that.
Give me the Luigi.
Can Tama P come over here? Like,
I think he's coming.
He was going.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's
I
going.
think so.
I think I saw people talking about like he won like some type of. There was like a poll that I think Sid and Naru I think were doing, and he won. So they're like fundraising for him, and they're gonna get it.
Let me see. I gotta see this top 3 every PT or Bay.
I also just remember Deathspade being like, I'm missing Supernova. Like, I won't see Hurt or Tama P. And I was like, ooh.
Give me Hurt. Put me against him at the round of 128. I don't care. Put me round 1 pools. I don't care. Underseed me so I play him.
Give me Raru and Tama P. I'll do my job.
Jesse, you wanna Snake Ditto?
Yes. If he Snake Dittos me, because I know he has a secondary. I forget who it is right now, but like he has like a Greninja or something. I think it's Greninja.
Oh yeah, it is. He did that versus Nimmin. Yeah.
What a weird secondary.
Very interesting. I would love to Snake Ditto somebody if they would stay Snake against me.
Didn't AK stay Snake against you at Genesis?
No.
Okay.
Game 1 and 2, he was Snake, and those games went really, really poorly. So he went Mario. So like
that's fair.
Sure. No. Yes, I give him credit for that. It's not like game 1 I went Snake. Didn't like it. Switching
the dream hack.
Yeah. So like I definitely respected that. I was like, okay, you good, you got it.
It's very funny to me that you're so good at the Snake Ditto in this game because that was like your weakest matchup in Brawl.
Next
like
to Falco, yeah.
Okay, Falco was broken. That wasn't your fault. Like that match, like you would be good at that matchup, and then you would get grabbed at 0 and simply die because that's what happened to Snake.
True. Yeah. No, I always bring that up too. That I'm like, dang, it's crazy how much I love the Snake Ditto in this game because in Brawl I was absolutely the worst in the universe. More maybe the galaxy. It was really, really bad. Like.
It was really weird that the other top Snake would like not go Snake versus you for some reason. Didn't understand it. Probably an ego thing, but just like you would have even at that tournament, the Skatar 2, you're playing super well. You still maybe would have lost the Snake Ditto because it's the Snake Ditto.
Yeah, I was really, really bad at it.
Isn't it the same thing? Like there's an unfair advantage for the first port Snake?
You just swap every game, so it ends up just being
we can just counter port priority every game.
You actually, that's crazy.
You had to,
for sure.
So necessary.
Like
it was extremely
if the Snake was winning when they were port 1, they didn't really care, but otherwise, absolutely. Yeah. Like when I play Jesse, it's like, okay, rock, paper, scissors for who gets game 1, port 4, and then you swap every game, unless we're being lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor mattered so much in that game. But yeah, I would love to have a bracket of Raru, Tama P, Hurt. Dude, sign me up. Sign me up, and we're getting top 8 in that tournament. Like,
and then a cola, you're just like,
one of y'all can take a cola, the other and Mia away from me.
We fought Mia at Cirque, right?
Yeah, I reckon he 9'd me out of because he wanted to.
Oh right.
I was like, thanks, man.
We can give that to Ethan. That's his job.
Yeah, we can give Mia to Ethan. We can give a cola to
either of them.
Zomba.
All right, Zomba, you got it. It's your turn.
You don't want to do a mute?
I'm lazy. I don't want to do anything this tournament.
Wait, have you played against the cola, Sal?
Yeah,
I think it's 1-1 or 2-1.
It's 1-1 because we played I beat him at the Ludwig tournament 3-1. Raw. And then
dude, the little was so it's like I beat him through that was
and then a week later I lost to him. Game 5 last stock last tip at Let's Make Moves Miami.
Okay.
Oh right, dude, that set was unfortunate.
And then we played, so this was like low-key some like this is some bull, but in one of the seasons the first time I went to Japan, we had like a Tokyo Smash boot camp, and originally it said it was counting for the rankings. So, I played it like it was a tournament that counted for the rankings, and I beat Akala there. And then after the tournament, they said that it actually wasn't going to count anymore. So I was like, I mean,
Didn't he
at
go
the end of the
Aegis
day-
or something?
yeah, he went Aegis, so I didn't even care that much. But I was like, I see how it is. Like, okay, can't get my little dub. But yeah, we're 1-1. I definitely want to fight him again. It's
Okay.
been that long.
Let's make it happen. You guys can take those demons.
Also, I can take Mia. I go me brawler. I don't need to shiny market. I'll kill him at 50. It's fine.
He'll kill you at 52.
I just won't get down smashed. It's a lot harder to not. It's a lot easier to not get down smashed than not get nared or up tilted or grabbed.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't ever imagine wanting to fight a Game & Watch.
I mean, I don't want to fight him, but like, if no one else will take him, I'll take him.
That's what Ethan's for.
Ethan has to beat Sonix.
Someone else will. It's Supernova. Some random upset will happen.
I see Miss.
I was gonna say some
Yaoda.
random Japanese Sonic will just, or Samus will just come in and beat him. Like
Like Teshi shows up and just beats him.
Some
Okay.
random nonsense. Like
Wait, did you guys see the tournament this weekend? It was like the Persona themed one in the Midwest. Didi lost to
Fury.
so-
the
Very-
winner is that one, right?
no, but someone
Yeah.
went someone secondary. Onan went Rob.
Onan
Onan
went
went Rob. Okay, and I was just like, dude, the cycle of secondary violence continues. Like broken secondaries, just like Onan going Rob is like revenge for Didi going Pac-Man versus Sonic's the last match.
True. Didi can beat Sonix again. Didi's super talented. Kind of surprised he lost to Rando Rob. But I mean, I don't know if Onan plays them, so like they're an enigma sometimes. So
Fury, I mean, I know Fury because I just know raw players, and he's someone that has come to me for like some help. And I knew he was solid, but I didn't know he was beat DD solid. You know what I mean? So
That's
yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
pretty shocking to me. And speaking of other tournaments that actually happened, your boy went to a tournament. Your boy won the tournament. A couple
Yeah.
tournaments actually.
It was a regional in Tri-State, right?
Yeah.
C-tier probably.
Originally it was a B tier, and then I don't know if you guys heard about the IT like stuff.
Oh yeah.
Apparently a lot of flights got canceled.
Oh yeah.
Flights from California to here, where Chase and Louis Money were supposed to come.
Right.
Aw.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I would have freed them up anyway. So I probably would have made a difference. But it did make it go from a B tier to a C tier. However, the money in that tournament did not change. And the other things that came from that tournament didn't change either. Like, oh my gosh. So that tournament was so crazy to me because there was only one person I was genuinely scared of fighting that tournament. And I already mentioned it to you, ESAM.
Yeah.
Apple Reviewer.
The me brawler.
He's this meme brawler player
really
that originally he was more like just a meme player, you know, like someone you would joke, say BD Bean, you know, if you know who BD Bean is.
Yeah.
I don't really know who BD Bean is, but I know who BD Bean is because of the
It's
memes.
exactly like that. It's like, oh yeah, Apple Reviewer. He's the meme brawler that goes to your locals and he's a troll. But then he just randomly snapped one day and became like genuinely good at the game, like scarily good at the game really fast. And I was scared of him. But then thankfully for my
It was
bracket,
broken.
he actually upset Mr. E and like a reverse 3-stock game 5. And I was like, okay, of course. He's going to be able to come to me in bracket. Then he almost got reverse 3-0'd by Show, but then clutched up on him. Clutched up on him on game 5. And then he lost to Ouch. So then I had to fight Ouch. That whole bracket, yeah. He like, I don't know how he came there, to be honest.
Ouch just spawns in places. Like
And he gets top 2
invited him.
every time.
yeah, literally.
Not here.
Oh, he didn't get second?
He lost to Syrup lost to Brujo. If you don't know who Brujo is, he's like a child,
the K-Rool.
apparently. He's a K-Rool Kazuya. He's a K-Rool Kazuya. Game 1,
Well, Kazuya.
That's gonna make
he
sense.
wins game 1 of K-Rool versus Steve. I'm shocked.
I don't know how you do that.
Game 2, Syrup switches to Ness. And he destroys the K-Rool. And I'm like, all right, whatever's happening. Then Brujo switches to Kazuya. And I don't know if you guys know this. I assume not. Syrup does have a Kazuya problem. and then he just loses game 3 to the Kazuya. And in my head, I'm like, okay, you know what? You're down 1-2. Surely you got Steve here. Steve, Kazuya, and Steve Carroll should be better than Ness. He stayed, and he lost. And that was in like the first round of like top 32. So I was like, oh my god. Then he made the losers run, like beating everybody except me. So I was like, yeah.
Did Ling also make
so
a losers
weird.
run there, or was that a different tournament?
Who did?
Ling?
He did. So, yeah. He literally lost his round 1, I'm pretty sure. I can't even tell you who the round. I'll check.
So like they fought in like loser finals or something.
Yeah, Syrup and him played for 7th. Oh.
So ew,
that sucks.
What does it say? It was called Max Rez.
That sounds like the bracket of all time, to be honest. Like,
dude, my bracket was so weird. I had to fight John Numbers for winners finals. I was like, what the hell?
Wait, did John Numbers beat Ouch?
No, John Numbers beat
Apple Reviewer.
He beat Bruno because Bruno beat Syrup.
Got it.
Nah,
so who beat Ouch?
Ouch just lost to me and Syrup.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lang lost to who is this? Fiestro from DR. Some player from the DR. Plays Sora.
Sword fighter.
It looks like they play Sora from their Twitter account. I think. I cannot tell you.
Did like really well. I saw a tweet about like a Mii Sword Fighter winning like a tiered tournament, and I'm like, okay, I guess.
Did it? These Mii players gotta stop.
The DR player who probably played super lame and toxic.
But like, yeah, that tournament overall, it felt weird because I've been on like this. I've been back on the grind, stride it up and everything. And so I've been trying to do all the locals near me and all the, just tournaments. Mm-hmm. And every single tournament I went to coming up to Max Rez, I fought one of the like top tri-state players in Grands. So like on Wednesday, I went to a tournament and I fought Syrup in Grands and I won. Then on Thursday, I went to another tournament and I fought Mr. E and won. Then on Friday, I went to one and then fought Jackal because Jackal was staying over at my house for that weekend. So we also got to grind a little bit. And then, and all that experience for me, I felt like culminated into like, low key, just done like basically not even a week of like just playing the game, but like try hard entering brackets and practicing a little bit afterwards. I did my VOD review before this podcast. I've joined.
You go. You are efficient.
I've joined the likes of Neater Nation,
I didn't even know that you were a VOD reviewer.
I would only watch the VODs of me winning.
Oh, hell yeah.
But then I changed it up. Now I started watching some losses, even the ones that hurt. Because sometimes you got to humble yourself if you really want to get what you want, you know? And unfortunately,
you have to maintain that Ethan is the most ego of all of us.
Yeah, like sometimes if I want to win every single tournament and not get second like Sonix or not get 17th like me sometimes, maybe I should pop up on YouTube and not watch some Subway Surfers. Like.
See, hearing your like week of practice and who you played against is so refreshing compared to my region. I love that for you. Like,
thanks.
That's so cool that you had a fun top player to play or a different top player with a variety of matchups to play consistently. That's really awesome.
You had a weekly yesterday, right?
Yeah,
I didn't go because it was Allison's birthday and I was hanging out with her.
Convenient.
It's not my fault she was born yesterday. But yeah, the buzz showed up and he was watching and he was like, he tweeted about it. He was like, bro, what? It was like Jazo and Sonix. It was game 5 and it was genuinely 2 minutes into the game and no one got hit.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. Yeah. So our weekly last night was Sonix won, Captain Cedar got second.
Wrath got third. Our local Wario Ensign Juice got 4th. Jazo got 5th. I was like, that's so if you lose to a Sonic that isn't those two ever, I think you're disowned from your region. Which honestly might be a good thing for you to be disowned by that region. Then you just play literally anyone else.
That region is not my cup of tea for sure.
No, it's not. It's not. Everyone's always like, "Oh my god, you should feel so privileged to live in a region with such strong players."
If it wasn't two
No.
Sonic, if it was just Sonics, that'd be one thing.
If it wasn't double Sonic me Gunner, I might agree.
I personally would like fighting that because I play a cheater character.
Come over for a week.
Eventually.
Come over for a week. I have an extra room. I'll take good care of you. I'll take it every weekly. Be like, this is look at all this cool stuff you want to play.
I'm gonna lose to Sonix.
You're not gonna like it. Like you'll catch Ben on his really good day. And
I hate fighting. I lost to Zelda last week. I hate that matchup. I'm going Steve from now on. I don't care. I don't need to have a practice Steve to beat Zeldas unless it's like wine specifically.
That's fair.
Like no,
you deal with Dakpo and all these people, and it's great.
I lose to you, and I'm like, oh man.
I'll be like, that doesn't matter. This is I will throw for data. Like, you have Max, go play him. Go play Raph.
Yeah.
Have
That's
fun.
Funny.
I'm done. I don't need to do it a 70th time. Like, I'm so sick of it.
Actually, speaking of tournaments, me and Mute are also going to a tournament for Saturday.
Oh yeah,
in
we're seated to play
Nashville.
actually.
Again,
Seeding come out.
Yeah. The bracket's like, it looks pretty finalized.
weren't you seated to play each other at Smash Factor? Sorry,
Yeah.
Factor, and then you didn't because Mute
We both
had
sucked.
hands. Or no, sorry, he was sick. Wrong,
I was
wrong thing.
sick,
Wrong thing.
Yeah, even if that didn't happen for Mute, I didn't even make it there. So
That is
who'd
true.
you
Yeah, it would have been Leo. It would have been Leo.
I lost the.
Oh right.
Dude.
Mexico
I wanna see you play-
cringe.
Hmm?
Mexico cringe.
Not really.
Question mark.
But you want to see me fight?
Shiny Mark. I would have liked to see Shiny Mark if you made it past Leo because you obviously would have beat Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiny Mark is
I
gonna
really want to
slaughter
fight
Leo.
Shiny Mark too because I think a lot of people overplay on how bad that matchup is for Rob. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Pika
Like,
wins.
I think Pika wins, yeah, because that's just a character. But I like when people talk to me about the matchup, they always talk about how it's like strictly one of Rob's worst matchups. They feel like they can't do anything at all, and I'm just like, I think it's like only a slight loss if I'm gonna be for real. It's just annoying, personally.
I can see that. I think like your kill power kind of helps even it out. Although I feel like we don't get like having to deal with most of the Rob like stuff that a lot of people worry about because we're small, so it's hard to hit us with specific stuff. But like if we just avoid the 2 frames, which like Shiny Mark's not going to get hit by a 2 frame because he's just going to go under the stage. Like you have to get like more honest kills of like what's my down throw up air mash percent.
What do you call it? I also think Footstool on a shield's pretty good versus Pikachu. In my experience, grinding versus Pika.
It depends on
Unless
how
the
they're
Pika sucks.
approaching. Well, if they suck, it's really good versus him. But I think with like
grinded.
fair auto cancels, it can be a little difficult. But I also haven't played someone that's super good with footstools other than Umeki. But also, I wasn't ready to die from a footstool against Peach. So
Yeah. What do you call it? I've grinded with, grinded in quotes. I've played a couple of friendlies with Shiny Mark earlier in this year, and they're actually more than they're just my favorite. It was at Collision when he came over here. He did like a little tiny set. Like obviously that's a bit ago at this point, but it definitely made me feel more reassured of like, okay, this matchup is not like dog,
right.
Which whatever happens between me and you, Mute, or whoever you have to fight, because I'm low key. I think I saw I had to fight Chunky Kong, so I'm a little.
You? No.
Your bracket right now is Sonito into Omega. That's your top 48. Yeah.
Omega used to be like
Chunky.
One of those players used to be Chunky Kong.
Got it.
It's DK. You
No.
He's a legend.
Everyone is just like, no.
Rob is one of those characters.
No.
Is he
He
not?
laughs all the time versus Rob. I see his Twitter posts.
Oh wait, no, wait. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. My bad. I remember all of the combos now that he gets on Rob players. What he does to Anathema is not fair. Never
DK
mind.
Rob is like actually even. Like
Yeah,
it's
my
not
bad.
even funny.
No, my bad. You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna start trolling. I think Rob kind of. I've played Chunky Kong at friendlies. I've played other DKs. It's Bampius too. You're cool. But low key, I'm still scared. Really scared of him.
Okay, you know
What
what
if
was
he dash
crazy
attacks
back
my
then?
and picks up gyro and then
At the
does
same
like
time, you're just
gyro
dead.
toss, footstool, up taunt, like down air spike, like.
No, like back then it was Yoshi's was legal, so it was just like not fair.
Yoshi story. Good lord.
But yeah,
Bring it
for the
back.
actual top players that are coming for Warehouse Wars, it's Shiny Max first seed, I'm second, Mute's third, Leo is fourth, who I've heard conflicting things about him coming. So I kind of hope he's coming, especially because they seeded it for him to come. Like someone told me that they were teaming with him originally, and then
Yeah, him and Skyjar are teaming still, so
yeah, I don't know. And then Skyj is like the fifth seed, and I think after that is the slight fall off on the people because
I thought you were considering going, Jesse.
I was, and then it was like so expensive to go to Tennessee for a day. And I was like, I don't care that much.
Understandable. What's your bracket, Mute?
oh,
Or before you fight me.
who's Ukit? Ukit? Ukit?
Spell it?
UKIT? All caps?
No idea.
Bucket.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ukite?
There it is, cracked me sword fighter player to use 3-1-2-3. You better watch out.
Yeah, the fact that I don't know what 3123 is means like something bad.
They're Jigglypuff.
Really?
Oh, wait, they're raw. I've watched them before.
If you're anything like me, you're probably a little untraditional. And in today's day and age, what even is traditional? I know one thing, a lot of things are moving online. Some things a little faster than others. Businesses can be started within minutes online. Careers can be changed within minutes online, and you can learn a lot on YouTube. Doesn't this mean maybe we should reimagine what school looks like for our kids? Well, K-12 Private Academy has already done that. K-12 has delivered a prestigious, accredited private academy all online. And this is already spanning across all 50 states and 64 countries. Kids everywhere are learning online now, which leads them open to exploring other opportunities. They're no longer bound by a bell schedule, strict deadlines. As long as you stay to pace or ahead, you can get your work done on your own time. There's no reason to sit in a classroom for 8 hours a day, staring at the walls, when there's other opportunities out there to be explored. K-12 Private Academy has a 100% college acceptance rate, has awarded over $7.8 million in scholarships this year alone, and has created opportunity for thousands and thousands of kids out there to explore what they really want to do in the world. Not to mention, get a head start in doing it while they're already in school. If you've ever considered going to online school, or even have kids that you have considered putting in online school, you guys can check out the link in my bio. It's stride.gg/Kurt, or you can just go to stride.gg/Kurt. It'll send you right there. There's an information page. You can fill it out really quick, and you can get information about how to get started on this new journey. If you feel like this fits the bill, definitely check out the link below. Now let's get back to the video.
They're just puff though. You should be fine.
No way, bro. they got a duplicate profile picture. Like no
This is what their PR is in order. So it's Puff, Falco, Weave It Trainer, Link, Bayo, Cloud, Mario, Corrin, Ice Climbers, Mario, HM, Fox, and Palu/Falcon.
Is that Tennessee? Or yeah,
That's their region.
I'm fighting number 1 in Tennessee.
That's interesting.
I think number 1 in Tennessee is Danny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I guess maybe
it might be like a surrounding state like Kansas or Kentucky or.
I don't even see Danny in this bracket.
I know he is going because he is complaining about he got seeded into the same person that he's had to play a couple times.
I'm literally looking at all winners bracket.
he's playing Leo in winners round 1 of top 32.
Oh,
Danny to Thenie or whatever.
I thought it was just like
Sunny.
Danny, not like whatever is going on at the end.
Yeah.
No. So I play Ukit into SkyJ or Mugen. So probably
You're gonna fight SkyJ if none of that.
Low key Mugen wins that.
why?
It's not impossible.
I feel like Roy just blows up.
Yeah, but
It's-
Mugen is, I don't know.
It's crazy.
He can
It's
just,
not impossible, but I can
Mugen
see.
like does like a tournament. This could be the thing.
I can see him getting a War cheese.
But
Not gonna lie.
I can also see him doing like fair nair side B at like 45 off stage because he goes for those of just like I'm just gonna run off stage and go 1 2 3 4 and it kills and it's Incineroar so it'll work. I don't know.
Maybe.
Mugen's scary.
This is an interesting turn too because they got Shiny Mark and Leo fighting again, which I think Mark he's been winning that like pretty consistently actually.
When's the last time they played?
They
They
played at the
played at the
local.
pre-local for Smash Factor.
Oh.
And before that, it was Collision, where Shinyhead also won.
You know, it's funny. My S Factor bracket was literally SkyJ into the Tweak DQ into you or Leo. So it's just like they can't even like seed anything different. It's just like me into SkyJ again into you.
Yeah, like
you got upset. We don't have to change it. Okay.
Like what?
See, this is why we need to rig brackets more in seeding, so that way we get interesting matchups every tournament, because who cares about being technically accurate about your seeding? Just play the fun, different matchups. That should be what's more important than like,
actually, this player should be number 5th seed, but they're 6th seed, so you need to change it.
I would agree, but I would also be malding if I had to fight Shiny Mark really early and I like lost, and I'll be like, oh my bro, like that matchup is so bad. Like, why'd I have to do it?
you would say that. That's true.
After being like, it's low key, like okay.
Low key even lose 3-1.
It's different before I play it. If I play and lose, like everyone's right. It's impossible. -3. Run it with Link.
It's very funny. I mean, it's just like, I think that's one of the reasons, like, what tournament was it that it got so, like, there was one tournament specifically that got like a lot of like flack for rigging the bracket, which was just like seeding it in an interesting way. But like that bracket seemed fun
and
interesting. And then Mute won, so like we can't complain.
Yeah, I guess we can't.
It seemed fun and interesting, but Beast Mode Paul was definitely kind of tight about it.
What happened to him?
That was the most blatant rigging ever. It was like he lit.
It was like there was some Aegis player who plays against a hero. Like
it was Microwave who plays against Jigs every
day.
I thought Jigs was a Pika. Maybe they play both. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But like basically, they practice against hero every single day. That was like the most like set up I've ever seen. Inside job. It was hella lit.
Yeah, it was. They really called a hit, and they were like, "You got it. $5 on Dorothy. You got it."
Because then, like, the top players should just be winning anyway. So, like, if they lose, then cool, good for your region, you know. Until it happens to me, then it's the worst thing to ever happen.
What are they gonna rig into you? What
I mean, they rigged you into Riku.
True, but okay, but I know how to edgeguard Steve now, so it's fine.
What do you do?
Nair down air.
Oh, true.
It just kills him at 40. So like he has to go high every time, so then I can just keep hitting him out of minecart. But like whatchamacallit, they'll put a Pac-Man in my way and I'll just cry. Literally after I lost to the Zelda, I had to play a Pac-Man immediately, and I was like, I'm not doing this, Steve. And I didn't even think about it. Like I wasn't like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't like Steve. I was like, I'm not thinking about it, and then I just mashed back here and it worked.
Are you actually gonna play Steve a little bit?
I don't know. It works against the matchups I hate. Because like me Brawler, like even though he wins the scrappy matchups, right? Like Ness and Game & Watch that I don't like. But like the slow campy ones I don't like as Pika. It's like, okay, well, Brawler also has to do the same thing. He has to like fight the person. Right. And like if I'm having an issue getting in, like, you know, me losing to Rocky, like I 3-stocked him game 1 with Brawler, and then I was like, I just kept guessing wrong on the interaction. And I hate Pika Pac-Man. It's like it's now my least favorite. Like I'm fine with Ness because like you can edgeguard him sometimes. I hate Pac-Man. Like since we spoke about like Pac-Man's not top 10, I was like, fine, I'm not putting him top 10 in my tier list. And then I literally, my entire explanation of why he's not top 10 is other people, like a bunch of top players don't put him at top 10. So I'm going to believe them. I hate this character. This character's a demon. I didn't show any gameplay footage. I just ranted about him. And then I was like, but he's not top 10 because no one says so. So I guess I'm just going to listen to people. And I put him at like 16 or whatever.
I mean, I feel you. I think Pac-Man's pretty good.
He's so stupid. I hate him. Pika can't deal with hydrating. It's, yeah, I know. I was really mad when I lost to him. I was really mad. I think I was the most upset I've ever been at like a tournament. I also has Deed like game 5 last stock, which was unfortunate. Like he was at like 2 stocks, like 140, and then I just SD'd at 6 somehow because like I'm a fast faller and I'm used to Pika recovery. Mm-hmm.
Against Hydrant as Pika, do you just down tilt?
I have to down tilt 3 times.
Yeah, to
break it. But then if I do that, I can go down tilt, it pauses, and then he runs up and F tilts it, and I get hit. Or I have to shield, in which case it's still a bad position. Or it mega stales my down tilt, so now it's not safe on shield, so he nairs me out of shield. So like technically you're supposed to up smash, but then you're smash attacking a Hydrant, and you're going to get grabbed. So you just don't interact. You simply grab fruit and run for 7 minutes. That's the only way to play the matchup.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Or like maybe you can do down tilt, F tilt, but again, it's like laggy, so you're gonna get punished for it. Brawler has better options, but if I'm wrong a couple times on approach, it's rough.
Right.
Like I played friendlies at one of the I guess it was Genesis because it's the only out of state tournament I've been to this year. And at some point, Rocky and JDV came to my hotel room, and I was like, "This is important, even though I hate this matchup." They were rooming together, and like I would play Rocky, and I was winning because I was like, "Cool, my strategies are working." And then I played JDV, and I was like, "Never mind, he's really good. It's so hard. I don't know what to do." And I was just getting trounced, and I was just like, "I'm camping, and it's not working. I'm approaching, and it's not working." Like there's probably something I don't understand about the matchup inherently, which I don't understand what it is. But I would just rather go Steve because I can just not interact and get diamond instead of hoping they don't hit me eventually. So
True.
Yay.
Is Steve a character that you would consider playing at Supernova?
So I think it's specifically versus Pac-Man. So I just hope I don't run into the 3 of them that there are. Because like I haven't been practicing him because like I have a lot of fun when I play Steve. But like especially since Smash Factor, I'm like, well, I need to get better at playing not as, like I need to get better at playing like Shiny Mark, even if I'm still going to mix in like my harder reads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing a lot of that and it's been working. I feel like I'm playing really well recently. I played Sonix 3 different times now. I was making him upset on Sunday. I was pissing him off. Because I was watching Tekken and playing Sonic, because I was like, okay, well, when I'm not interacting with Sonic because we're just T-Jolt and spinning at each other, I'm just gonna look at Dragunov win and then look back to Sonic. But
how did that make him mad?
Everything that he just doesn't like Pika. It's like there was one time I neutral got up and then did dash attack because I expected him to spin. He didn't. Then he started spinning and then I dash attacked it because that's the correct answer. And then he was like, I knew he was gonna dash attack, and then I got hit by it. And then like there was one time I like dash attacked him at like 80, like a normal punish. Like I spot dodged a homing attack or something. And then I went for like double jump fair because he just double jumped into it. And he's like, I know they're gonna fair every time. Like it's one of those just like the little interactions keep happening. He's like, dude, I know they're going to do it, and I still get hit by it because this character's broken type of rhetoric. Because Pikachu and Sonic are like low-key.
That's how I feel when I fight Sonic.
Yeah, no, Pikachu and Sonic just kind of do the same thing to each other, just separately. Like, I'm just like, they're like playing him. I'm also just like, man, dude, why can you run through his F tilt? There was one time he F tilted my shield, and I went dash up smash, and I went past him and up smashed and whiffed, and I was like, hello, why is it game watch dash attack?
What?
Yeah, it's happened like 2 or 3 times now, and I'm just like, that's so weird. Like I one time dash attacked and whiffed on him because it went through him. But like not liking T-Jolt. I was getting a couple edge guards against him because he would burn his double jump too early. Some, little interactions that he's just like, I hate this character. And then he homing attacks from halfway across the stage and it hits me even though I dash away from it. And then I'm like, I hate this character.
Dude, the homing attack is
so broken.
Studied in a lab. They're like,
I know. How did they program it?
This move doesn't work. And then like it just 360 turns around and like hits me. I'm like, oh right.
Rat Summer. Like
actually like it's a vac. Like it's actually just hacking. Like it's just not even funny how like aimbot.
I remember when they were like, this move is so bad.
They still say that.
What?
User error.
It's just like, oh my God, did you see what happened against Tweak? It's like, why are you using it when someone's in the bubble? Sorry, you could have just charged it and reacted to when he let go of barrels.
No.
Or God forbid you just like run back off stage and back air the Diddy Kong. Sorry. Carry.
Yeah. I love how they all universally agree that it's his worst move ever, but then they mash it as if it was a grenade. Like
it's broken.
Oh, it's so dumb.
I'm like, this is problematic. Why are
the amount of times against him that like I saw homing attack, spot dodged or rolled, and then he waited 7 extra frames. So then it just went, okay, and hit me. And I'm just like, I did the right thing, quote unquote.
Yeah, you're just like jerk react, but it's just like, oh, you jerk react, you lost.
Like, no way, especially not online.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
It's like the answer is just punish it out of shield, because I think Pika can get jump nair regardless of which side he goes to, and you get like nair drag down into like, down smash, grab, whatever you want. But it's like always being ready for it is so annoying, because then it's like he doesn't do it and he got all the stage position he wanted, and you're like, thanks.
It was like kind of ridiculous because I was teaming with Wrath at Patchwork, and like, no toxicity, all love, but like we were team comboing, and like every single time, instead of like aiming for a hit, he would just start charging homing attack and then homing attack for that because it like heats up. But I'm just like, oh, I guess you just don't aim like at all. Like you just put your body there. And you just,
bro.
I know, and then he just kept doing that. But it was weird because like depending on the timing of my hit, like mostly, but it was kind of weird just because like depending on the timing of my hit, he has to release it near the end of the knockback, so it like the balloon knockback. It would be too charged sometimes or too like uncharged. I don't know. It was like weird charges for how long he was holding it. So I was just like, this is so strange. Just like he's not aiming.
I'm so glad we beat the double Sonic both times we've played it, Jesse.
That
I don't know how we did that.
It keeps me going. Oh, well, Sonic's SD, both sets.
Right. With homing attack, actually. Which is how does that even happen in doubles? Because there's 3 people that can lock on. I think you can also lock on to your teammate.
We all spot
I might be wrong
time.
about that. Yeah.
We all have PTSD. We heard me. It was and he just I don't know. We'd cheese him.
When that move was bad.
We'd cheese him so good in our double sets, and it just makes me so happy.
Dude,
and then he's like never happening in singles.
The time I literally almost like quit the game like on the spot. It was like I was playing doubles and I was playing with a Sonic player. And you know, like when you're like doing combos and like there's like people in your combos, like if it's like if you were Bayo and you witch twisted 3 people and then you try to ABK, it's not working. Like you would just ABK one person and it would like stop.
And it's always your teammate.
Yeah. Because like all the hit lag, you know what I mean? Like there's just too much hit lag.
Yeah.
A Sonic spin dashed 3 people and fared all of us, and we all died. And it just worked. It was true. It just worked. I was like, okay.
And you're all at like 95, and it's like, well, this is worth it.
Like 60. Yeah. It was like rage spin dash at 60. It just killed all of us.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
right. Because that definitely works. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, the character is funny. It's a funny guy.
Our top 2 is very funny. Because Steve is also funny.
Steve is pretty goofy.
Big fan of that guy. Again, if Steve was just like the 30th best character in the game, if like blocks were worse, he would be like the coolest character in the game because then they would have to do crazy combos instead of not needing to or knowing them.
Yeah, Steve, like, my biggest annoyance is that the fact that he can like refresh his jump and disadvantage of blocks.
So true. Or down air.
Yeah, that too. But with the refresh of the block jump, that allows him to like do another downer, like a minecart, if it's like already done, which is
pretty crazy.
Really annoying.
I just think the damage overload is just too much. Like, I just don't understand why. Or like, it's the damage plus the kill power. It's like I don't understand why he's like back airing people across the entire stage at like, I get it's diamond, but like 90, like 5, like across the entire stage with a short hop auto cancel. Like, it's just like, okay.
Again, I literally have 3 fixes that make Steve the most bearable character in the game. Get rid of back air auto cancel entirely because it doesn't deserve it. Simply doesn't deserve it. Like every block over wood, like in like stone, iron, like durability should still just be wood, and then make it so that if he hits your shield with a jab or a tilt, he has to stop walking. Or make like it not as like spammable, like one or the other. Like it gives it like all of the end lag instead of like, oh, I'm just trying to hit you. Like literally just those 3 things. And it's like, oh, Steve's fine. Like annoying still, but fine. Because then he can't just like walk into you with diamond back air hitting the back hit of it and just like, oh, it's, +3 for some reason or whatever it is.
There is too much conscientiousness in that design philosophy.
Like, it's so, if you play Minecraft, like, it makes sense why he's the way he is, other than making blocks in the air, but they kind of have to do that. Otherwise, it's like a really, really bad move.
It's okay.
But like,
it's really,
I mean, yeah, it'd be fine. But like, he's like so faithfully done. Like, everything makes so much sense when you play Minecraft, and then you look at Smash and you're just like, but that's messed up.
No, it's not. It's not.
Half his damage.
It's not faithful.
I think it is. What's not?
When you die, you lose your inventory. And you also can't mine diamonds without iron.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting if you had to go to iron.
You also can't mine redstone without iron or gold.
That would be actually really. I didn't think that should be like.
Where's your lore accuracy now, huh?
Yeah, you got it. Hey, you got it. You got it. I've had diamonds for so long that I forgot that was a thing.
Also, you start the game with your hands, not wooden tools.
True.
And wood is not broken. Like
wood is low. It's literally like diamond's the best, and then wood is the second best tool. I don't care. I'll say that every day.
Gold.
Oh wait, yeah.
Gold
Yep,
is
you're
not
right.
fair.
See, I like how we're talking about it and like, yo, like this was the best one, and like the gold actually exists, and it's like, huh.
Gold is low key the best one.
It's like, oh
I
yeah,
think
better
gold is
frame
the best.
data.
I think gold is the best, but this might be also Rob bias because it definitely works the best versus Rob.
I think the grace is just like if you shield 5 up tilts, it's like, okay, his axe is almost broken. Like it's so close to dead. That's it.
Yeah, but then he gets up tilt, up smash even easier without the axe. And I'd be getting cheesed by up tilt, up smash straight up.
You mean up tilt charge up smash?
Yeah, like why are they able to do all that?
At like 85 on Robin is like,
They'll hit you on the platform. You'll go literally nowhere. There's nowhere you can actually go because Steve just covers it. You just die. My advantage. Where did it go? I thought you had no actual weapon, man.
cool character.
Thank God you can down throw him as Rob, and like it's kind of hard for him to mash out.
Oh, because he comes like so vertical.
Yeah, it's like jump. So
Yeah, it's actually like
his double jump's also bad. True.
it's the same thing with like Kazuya and like Ivysaur. So I definitely spam it.
Ivysaur?
and Pete. Yeah, all those characters get stuck.
Why Ivysaur? That doesn't even.
Ivysaur's like big and has a bad like.
He's bulbous.
It's
I don't know.
your jump
That's it.
acceleration.
Mm.
If
Fair
you
enough.
rise slowly, like you don't get out of the thing. So any character that like sucks at jumping at the ledge, anyways, it's just gonna suck.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, Kazuya makes sense. Ivysaur. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I was expecting you to say like Mewtwo or Ness, and then it was
Yeah.
Ivysaur.
There's a couple more, but I don't know that's the top of my head because
Puff.
Yeah.
I gotta
It's
watch
like-
you play a PT now and be like, down throw Ivysaur all the time.
That's what I do versus Squid. And he has like insane match too, so it doesn't even help that much, honestly. But against worse PTs, it definitely does.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It annoys me when people have a really great match.
Oh wow. No freebies around here.
you have to kill them at 130.
Oh, up to up air 30%.
130. I'm not shot past that. That's nothing.
Okay.
I'm talking about when I fight Apple Reviewer and
I was
he's
like,
not
how
an
do you
up throw.
complain about people with a good match and you're one of them? Like,
Well, because like I'm not benefiting from it most of the time. Like, I mean, if Shattuck pummels me like 2 times and I mash out, I'm like, okay, yay, I didn't get 4th thrown, I guess. But if they mash out on my down throw, I just feel a twinge of sadness a little bit. Like, damn it.
yeah.
I wish that Snake's down throw was able to be mashed out of.
He
That
doesn't.
would be treacherous.
We don't need more mashing in this game.
Yeah. Dude, shout out to
My
Zomba
down
for
throw
being
should
here.
just bury people.
It's
That's what
actually
I should do.
unironically not a good mechanic. Like unironically.
Yeah, it's like bad.
I agree. It's kind of bad in the sense that it's a little too good.
I was just saying that it hurts controllers.
I just it's a like archaic mechanic. It's just like not.
I just don't understand why they made so many moves in this game have bury mechanic.
When you use a turbo controller like I do, he doesn't even matter.
What do you
So
mean?
true. That makes sense. You're right about that. Really quick in the last like 10 minutes, because I know we're going to be cutting it relatively close to the hour. Do y'all want to talk about who the top 10 we think are going to be? Or is that next
Do
week?
you want to talk about how awful the decision is for Lumirank to be like, here's like the top 50, and then like after everything is released, they're like, oh, here's the rest of the list.
I thought they were only doing top 50s, so I'm a little surprised that they're even releasing 51 to 150. I thought that was like one of the negatives of like, hey, we're going to do it twice a year, was like they couldn't do that. I thought that was the point.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Lumirank is just a train wreck most of the time. So, but I think it's really silly to be like, oh yeah, we're unveiling like the top 50 and having this big old presentation, and then I guess here's the rest. Like, here you go.
Also, I saw that it was like honorable mention. Is that like attendance cuts that of like people that did well?
I'm not sure.
Probably. That would make sense to
So-
me. But who were the HMs? I actually saw literally nothing.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's like it
it's
comes out like 2 weeks from now. Like it comes out the week of SmashCon, I think. Sorry,
Okay.
Supernova.
Supernova.
It's SmashCon and it's Smash Factor. I don't care.
Did we all get our Supernova stuff booked? Yes, no, maybe.
We have to talk to
Yeah.
Cameron.
Well, actually, yeah, it is not handled. I don't really know.
Just me? Got it.
Cameron, is it handled? You're listening. Put it in the Discord. I mean, the flights are super cheap from our, so like I don't really care.
I'm driving
How far of a drive is that?
4 hours.
Driver's
4?
license. I remember I had to drive 6 from what was it, South Carolina or something. It was fine.
The most I've driven was 5 hours and one sitting, and that was really annoying because it was mostly traffic.
That's crazy.
That sucks, dude. That reminds me, Jesse, when we went to Oklahoma, and the first like 2 hours of it was just traffic.
Like when we moved.
Yeah, but like from like the South Florida bit was just traffic for a bit, and then we got going. There was like a 20-hour drive or whatever it was.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, it was a long drive.
It was quite long.
I don't even know, like that might be more irritating as a passenger, because at least I'm constantly a little bit like, you know, even if it's like
long drives.
repetitive. Yeah, because like I get to at least like I'm like technically like mentally stimulated because I have to be paying attention. But like if you're the passenger, you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how many times my leg can get comfy. It's like I can't move my right leg because it's on the brake, even if you have whatchamacallit on cruise control.
I mean, for me, it's just like there's always a phone or a system, a game I can play, or just talk to people. You know,
Take a nap.
It just depends on who you're with. If you're
I don't
with
think
someone,
you napped. I don't think you fell asleep when when I was
I'm a
driving.
trooper.
Maybe in Ricky's car.
Nope, I'm a trooper.
Cool.
If I'm with someone who can talk forever while driving, then that's easy.
That's us.
But if I'm with someone who doesn't want to talk when they're driving, then it's like, okay, well,
Good night.
we'll just be here. Some people don't like to listen to music while they're driving either. I don't know, understand that one, but
They're insane.
yeah.
Zomba, what's your go-to car jam?
Jump around.
Hell yeah. Which one's your favorite?
Red Wine Supernova, After Midnight, and what's third? There's a specific third one.
Is it Casual?
No. Good luck, babe.
Yeah, that's good. It's like, we're not casuals, we're tryhards. Hee hee.
So where's the Stride karaoke at Supernova?
Bro, I'm so down. Sunday night, because we need to be able to talk to fans and stuff before that, but like Sunday night after tournament, I'm so down. I'm the most down I've ever been.
We have the whole week to do whatever we want.
Oh, right. True. Maybe
I'm getting there on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll be there so early.
Is everyone there Wednesday?
When I get there Wednesday.
The plan is for everyone to be there Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I did mine a long time ago. I had to tell Cameron that, but I was like Thursday. Mine was
my Wednesday. I was like, what's the earliest I can leave on Wednesday? And it was like 5 a.m. and I would still get there at 4 p.m. And I was like, well,
yeah. I usually don't do my booking that early, but for like that one, I was like, oh, I know I'm gonna be there for sure. So
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I did mine last week. I had a call with Cameron and the mythical being that is Karen.
To like make sure everything's like fine, since you had like different hotel stuff or whatever.
Oh, just because I have like, you know, like I have my reward stuff and everything.
Those points.
Yeah. So it was like, hey, let's book this. And okay, here you go. I said, okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. Goodbye.
6 nights. Gone for so long.
That's rough.
It's a long time, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So true.
Mew, what's your go-to car jam? You're a driver.
Dude, my car radio has been broken for like a while.
No.
I don't even know what to do about it. It's just
win
like,
Supernova, get a better car.
No,
I actually low-key need a car. You know, okay, wait. You've been hearing how the car has been like going into like
the car?
Yeah, like it's been dying. Like
no. I'm talking to Jesse. Like it is handled.
Oh yeah. Can I please?
Stride car?
I'm kind of struggling, yeah, to get to these other events. It's really impacting my performances, and I think I should.
The Stride Mobile.
So sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, dude, I thought I got one of these like error messages on my car. It was like the I don't even know what it was. It's like the whole front needs to be changed out or something stupid, and then it seems to be fine for now.
Fix your car all the time.
Yeah, it's dying. It's
what
actually
year
dying.
is it?
7.
2012.
Okay, I can understand that. My Scion, I got a new car pretty recently, so my car was starting to have some problems, so I get it.
Yeah,
I'm a humble PS4.
Yeah. No.
Actually, before we end this, Mute, I once had a broken radio in my car, and I personally fixed it myself.
Oh wow!
Like putting in the
like you got under the hood and like
yeah, I putting in the thingy majingies, and I was like, all right, this goes here, blue wire, cut that. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
you just
I don't think you should really be
elbow
cutting anything in there,
Hey,
regardless.
Does it work now?
Yes, it does. I was so
All
proud
right
of it.
then.
I popped off.
I'm pretty sure you're trolling. I'm like 90.
Not about cutting anything.
Sure you're trolling.
Not about cutting anything, but actually fixing it myself. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, just making sure. So you broke it by
Except
trying
the
to cut
brakes.
something. Got it.
Except the brakes. I think I cut the brakes or something.
what?
Still trying to figure that out.
Well, have fun driving to your local.
But anything, yeah. Speaking about driving to a local, gentlemen, check the time.
It's been a
I
pleasure.
think it is 6 p.m.
It do be 6 p.m. for two of you. So that means that we must say goodbye to all of you, beautiful people. Sign up for strive.gg, subscribe to our YouTubes, follow us individually, comment on our YouTube content. We definitely read the comments. And if you have any ideas of things that you want to see us do, let us know. We'll make ESAM eat something spicy or something.
I like spicy food.
I bet I can outspice food you.
Oh,
And that is a challenge. That is like a direct challenge.
Stride headquarters, the spice challenge. It's going down.
Sure.
Also,
yes.
there's
You
another
have to be
Chaperone song.
vegan, but
There's also another Chaperone song, Hot to Go.
oh yeah, of course.
There you go.
Hot to go, just like Sal going to his locals. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye bye.